morning, welcome to a new vlog. It is Tuesday today and it is almost 10 o'clock. I'm waiting for my Tesco shopping and I'm literally just back from Tesco's. Today I woke up, it's been very sunny and the natural sunlight came in and woke me up and it felt so nice. But I woke up at 6 in the morning because the sun gets up really early here. But I thought I would start this vlog with showing you how my little project is going with my growing plants, and also with one of the goals I set for myself. Well, it was part of one of the tasks to doing that little March Magic project I'm doing, and one of them was to get yourself some fresh flowers, and once one bouquet dies you get another one. Now we are leaving exactly in a week and I was thinking I'm going to show you. My flowers are looking like this. I mean I really need to go, and I thought, will I get myself one? But I thought, yeah, a week is still good. And I mean, this is the first one I had got these for the first time. I got myself a bouquet this month. This is my third bouquet of the month and I just love it. It's £5, but this has lasted so long the first time and I love it. So I'm gonna have these to last me for the rest of the week. But then this morning, sorry for the glare, I have loads of these tiny spots inside the lens that I can't clean. These little dots you can see there. I have no way to clean this because there's like 2 layers of glass and they are on the second layer. So, well, my camera is quite old now, so that's gonna have to be like that. So these are sweet peas. Those first 4 pots I've ended up putting 2 plants in each. They were growing in a little kind of mini greenhouse kind of thing to start with, but they needed to grow, so I need to tie them. So I have 8 sweet pea. I'm going to put them in a big climbing frame in the garden after. This is a courgette plant. This is one of the plants when planted it was literally dying. It was in a very tiny pot with no draining holes and the soil wasn't great, so I changed the soil and I replanted it this morning. This morning the flowers were literally hanging down, so were the leaves. It looked like it was dead, but I thought I will try and save it, and it's amazing what a bigger pot, new soil and water and sun can do. Then these are tomatoes. These are another type of sweet pea. These are part of my March Magic thing. There's 5 seeds, but only 3 came out. This is a dwarf type that I'm going to keep indoors. It's more like a bushy type, when this is a climbing bigger type. This is another tomato. This is a cucumber, and this is another cucumber. It's not doing much at the moment, and we have 4 more courgettes. Now I'm aiming to only keep 3 courgette plants after in the garden, I think, but I'm going to grow the 4, and then just in case something goes wrong with one, I always grow more than I need. The sweet pea I'm probably going to keep the 8th. I had planted 16 and I had planted 2 seeds at a time, and I kept one, the strongest stem out of the 2 in each thing. But yeah, otherwise, same for the tomatoes. I had 2 seeds and I kept 1 in each. Cucumbers I've never grown before and it's just not doing very much, so we'll keep it there and see what happens. But that's my little update. Tonight James and I are going on, what do you have there? No, it's a shadow. On a date for the first time in years. And I know we've been out to the cinema and all that, but we haven't been on a proper actual date in years. And I do mean years. Where, you know, where we go for a meal, so out, and then we're going to a concert. We're going to see Dodie. If you don't know who she is, if you Google or search on YouTube Dodie Clark, D-O-D-I-E, I'm sure you will know. She's quite well known on YouTube, especially. She's one of these people who is a big inspiration to me. I absolutely love her voice. It's one of those voices that is simple but so powerful without being a belting out voice. Does that make sense? I don't like big belting out voices. I like voices that are very simple but you can recognize straight away, and she's one of those. I am so excited to be going. I can't really believe it's happening because we literally saw the tickets. I didn't even know she was doing a tour. I was watching one of her videos and she said, by the way, I'm doing a tour, and I thought I'll just check where the tour is going, and there was a Belfast date, like I thought, and it's the first one of the show. So it's really exciting, although it is quite daunting because I haven't done any dating stuff. This may sound very silly, but it's true. It is kind of weird to be doing that again, but nice weird, but still a bit nerve-wracking. Kind of, do you know, it's kind of one of those things when you used to do something and you really enjoyed it, and then you don't do it for a really long time, and then you're kind of nervous to do it again. Is that being really weird or not? I don't know. Anyway, I'm really excited about that. Anyway, we are going on a proper date tonight. So after school, I'm going to do the homework with Owen, get the boys ready. Then I'm going to bring the boys to James's parents. I'll drive to Belfast and pick James up in work. Then we're going to park a bit outside and walk, because the car parks near where we're going are ridiculously expensive, and there's one thing I can't stand is car parks people in general, businesses taking advantage of people, and I find it a complete rip-off. So we usually park to a car park that's on the edge of the city, but it's actually quite handy for us to get into, because we have to go on the motorway then and drive for about 45 minutes to get back home. It's handy to get back on the road after, and it means we can just have a little walk, go for a meal. We don't know where we're going. We know which shopping center we're going to, which has loads of restaurants. Maybe Five Guys, maybe Pizza Express, maybe something else. We'll see. And then we're going to the concert and then coming back home, and the boys are sleeping over at James's mom tonight, so I'm getting Alfie back tomorrow morning around school time. He has school, but he's not going because he has the speech therapist. So James's mom will bring Owen to school and drop Alfie off to me at the same time. And yeah, so we have a guaranteed full night's sleep as well, which is nice. It's kind of, we need the time together. I think for a long time both of us have been in parent mood. Then James wasn't well, so he couldn't enjoy those things at all. And I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't really enjoy going out for a meal because of my band being very anxiety inducing. This is, you know, I'm not gonna lie, my belly being really bad is something I cannot control at all, but the band was something I could control. So because the two together were just too much, and I could not enjoy any kind of social things anymore, and it was cutting me out from the world. That's why I made the decision to, once my band went wrong, to try to not tighten it. Now I'm pretty certain I've put on a little bit of weight since, but nothing ridiculous, and it's nothing I can't lose again. I've not followed at all my weight lately. I do know that I've put on a little bit, just because I can feel, you know yourself, like, but nothing ridiculous. And it's something I want to address later on, like get back onto eating healthy, and I want to get back into yoga properly, because that really helped me so much and made me feel so much more, I don't know, peaceful. But at the moment I'm on a massive mission to get my head sorted, and I have started officially on the 1st of March, so the 20th, those 20 days, and I have made really big changes to my life. Well, they're not big changes, they are small changes that made a big difference, and I am feeling so much better. I'm feeling more and more myself. I feel like we're all getting back into our place in our family. For a long time I had to be mommy and daddy, because James couldn't be daddy because he just wasn't fit for it, and it's been really hard for me to let him take his place again. I don't know why. It's just because it's a habit thing, it really is, and we're just in a place where we just want to feel more, to find a new normal, really, because, you know, our lives were really shaken, and then since then we've kind of been living on survival mode, kind of, and we now want to take control of things again and enjoy life. So that's what we're doing. We're all like a team in this, and it's working really well so far. So yeah, I'm rambling a lot, aren't I? I am off. I look like an egg like this. My hair looks better from there. Anyway, I'm off. Gonna drop the boys off, going to James, and I've already told you the rest. It's warm today, it's really warm, and I need to bring a coat with me, so I'm going to bring my winter coat, but I'm not going to wear it now. I'm probably going to carry it into the concert to have on the way out. But this is going. I'm going to leave my camera here because I'm only bringing a tiny handbag, and I will see you after the concert or tomorrow morning. Good morning, it's now Wednesday and it's 10:30. I'm almost going to leave to the speech therapist with Alfie. This is a new one, we haven't met before. Don't really know what to expect because they might just tell us, sorry, we're not going to help you, because he has since been flagged for ASD, so they might not want to do it as they're not specialized in this. We'll see. The pediatrician follows him, told us to go anyway, and then see with them what they want to do. They maybe want to give him like sessions until he starts being seen by the speech therapist in the ASD clinic. So we will see. We're going there with an open mind, see what happens, and then if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I'm not that bothered really. Last night went really well. We came back actually almost midnight at home. I went straight to bed after I was absolutely shattered. The concert was really good. Now, one thing I kind of thought might happen, but not to that extent, is that I felt so old. Like, all the people in the audience mostly were late teens, well, we'll say mid to late teens, early 20s maybe, and then moms and dads that brought them to see the shows as well. So it was a point where I'm actually closer in age probably to the moms and dads in the audience more than the main people who want to hear the show. And it's, I don't know, I don't think her songs are that, like, to me they are, some of the subjects she sings about are not suitable for some of the ages that were there. But then I can see how she can appeal to teenagers too, like a lot actually. But it's just very strange because it's the first time I've felt in the wrong age group, and but I still enjoyed the concert really well. I was so glad we got seats because I don't think I would have been feeling very comfortable in the middle of teenagers in the standing area. But she was really good, and the band was playing with her was really good. I'm actually just going to include a small clip. I will credit everything. I can't monetize my videos anyway, and I'll see if it works or not. If you don't see any clip after that, it means that YouTube told me I couldn't publish it, even if I'm not making money out of it. But if I can credit it and Dodie can get money out of this, I'm happy for that, really. There was a song, especially at the end, that was really good on stage. She always has really like more acoustic versions of her songs on her YouTube channel, and that's how I know her. And I was wondering, how is it going to work on a big stage? It worked really well. It was different, but it worked well. And there was 2 opening acts. One was a girl, I think she's called Finn Lily. I need to find the details. She had an amazing voice. She was really good. I loved it. James liked her a lot too. And then there was a band called Skinny Living. I love the voice of the main singer. They are really good at what they do, but it's not my cup of tea music, you know, music wise. Although there was 2 songs in the middle that were really good. So if you want to check out new bands and stuff like that, have a look. For now, I'm off to this. Oh, I didn't explain to you everything about last night. We also went, we parked quite a bit outside, and then we thought, oh, there's a Chinese restaurant we haven't been to in ages, and we used to go to more often. Maybe we should go there. So we did that, and it was nice, and we had some really nice food. Then we went for a walk, walking over to the thing. I got blisters on my feet because I'm trying to break in my shoes, and I thought they were broken in, but clearly not. I hadn't walked far enough with them, and yeah. Yeah, then we went to the concert and then had a walk back to go back to the car. But it was really nice to have a night just to ourselves, like, you know, just properly going out and not thinking of the boys, or, you know, because we know they are, obviously we think about them, but you know, they are in somewhere safe having fun, and yeah, so it was nice. We need to do more of this, I think. Usually we go to the cinema, but we literally drive out of the house, go to the cinema, which is 5 minutes drive from here, and come back home. So it's not as much of a night out, if you know what I mean. So that was really, really nice. Good morning and happy Thursday. I need to clean my leftover mascara under my eyes. We had a casualty today. The chick lost a foot.
Yeah.
I'm afraid Alfie was a bit
worried.
We were throwing the chick and the chick got hurt. But now we have some tractor rescue happening right now, so I mean it's all good.
He's saving truck.
Alfie, is the tractor okay?
Is the tractor okay?
Is it broken? What's happening, Alfie? The tractor? What's wrong with the tractor? Is it broken? Broken. Okay, are you going to fix it? I can't see you.
What do we need to replace?
So what are you going to do to fix it? Fix it, okay, you fix it. At the moment he loves, well, to play with vehicles as always, but he's into rescuing vehicles and fixing them, and I blame Tom the tow truck on Amazon Prime for this. He has been watching this show, which in my opinion is looking absolutely rubbish, but he absolutely loves it. So
Is that rubbish actually? There is one thing this is possible where you can actually where you actually go force and he uses hands as the force.
okay, not too sure myself. If you haven't understood, I'm afraid I can't help much. We are in a phase where there was a cold, so the ears are gluey and speech is not great in this house. Just speaking about speech, I don't think I've told you about Alfie's appointment yesterday, how it went. We went, and the speech therapist he got is amazing, absolutely amazing. She's completely insane, but amazing. Like, she literally rolled on the floor with him and played, like, she went for it, like, to try and get him interested, and she succeeded to some extent, like much more than we expected originally, so that's good. And she said she thinks it's crucial for Alfie to not have a break in the speech therapy at the moment, especially during the summer and before he starts school. So she's gonna keep him until, and then once he gets seen in the ASD clinic, we will see then what happens. But for now anyway, she's keeping him. The way they work is that until a certain stage they offer sessions every 6 to 8 weeks, and then when the child is trained enough, I guess, to do the exercises and all that, and they are at the stage where they could benefit from it, they offer 6 weeks of intensive therapy where they go every single week. But Alfie is not ready like that at all. His attention span is very, very limited, and she went through every different, every single different aspect of language, and he basically has difficulties in everything apart from the fact he doesn't have a stammer. So yeah, so we're gonna work on, I'm gonna tell you because I'm also recording this for myself, but he has difficulties in, let me get the paper because I can't remember the list. Okay, attention and listening skills, speech sounds, understanding spoken language, expressive language, and social communication skills. So all of them apart from the fact that he has a stammer, which he doesn't. So that's something, I guess. We could have had all of them. We have most of them, but it wasn't a big surprise because we've had speech therapy before with the school, and we kind of knew all of this. What is reassuring is that they both have the same findings, they both find the same delay, so it's very coherent to what was been told before. So it kind of reassures me in a way, even if it's not nice because it's not a good diagnosis. It means that they agree and it wasn't just a random thing thrown at us. We've had that in the past, so accuracy for me is key sometimes. So yeah, so at least we have a good starting point that we're confident that's where I started at, and is already improving. So we're gonna get there. We're just gonna work, and we have a lot of homework to do, but I need a lot of material and visuals and stuff like that. She's gonna post everything out to me, so we work on that, and we go back in May, and then they reassess him again and do more exercises with him, change the homework to be more adapted to what we need then, and then we'll see if we can already schedule the 6 weeks intensive one or not. But she was doubting it, and I am doubting it too, that it would be all that quick, but we'll see. I'm very pleased with how it all went, so that was good. Right now, this is what's happening every day. Every day, Owen doesn't like it when Alfie bothers him, but if Alfie doesn't bother him, he goes over to him and kind of tries and hug him.
I'm trying to get him up, because he liked me doing that.
Okay. So you never fight, do you, with Alfie? I was just saying something silly that never happens then, wasn't I? The moment they keep jumping on each other and going crazy, and then somebody ends up going, help! See there, for example, when he's playing Nestle? Just leave him. Please. You know what's going to happen if you don't leave him? He's going to attack you, exactly. Right, and look at the clock. Right, would you want to tell them what you want to watch after school?
The Sound of Music.
Owen has never watched The Sound of Music, but he really likes some of the songs because I keep singing them randomly.
I can remember, like, I might have seen, like,
no, you haven't seen it,
thing over my favorite thing.
Yeah, I've shown you a video clip of some of the songs you like on YouTube, but you've never watched the movie. Right, my battery is flashing. It's time to say goodbye, so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. I have to go to school, see you later. No, it is Friday. It's 4:15 in the afternoon, and I'm so tired. Last night I had the meeting with the educational psychologist for Alfie, and it was very good. We were able to ask so many questions, and there's so many things that you didn't know about the whole process and all that. Now, this wasn't a meeting about Alfie, it was she'll start organizing a meeting with the educational psychologists, so parents who are going through the process with them and have been referred can ask questions about how it works and be explained the whole, like all the steps that you go through. So there was a lot of things I wasn't sure about. Everything, a lot of things like that are new, so we have to learn so much at the minute. Who's that? Oh, I'm so sorry, I keep yawning. And then today I got a letter to make an appointment for Alfie's to start at the ASD center where he's going to go to. And the first appointment I will be going on my own. It's kind of to give them a full picture of what his daily life is like, and what he likes and hates and all this, like, you know, all the thing that made him be referred to this place. That, along with the report from the pediatrician who's been seeing him, will be when we determine which way we approach things, and how, you know, how it's going to go from then on. This is not going to happen before the 21st of May, which is okay. I don't really mind waiting. Well, you know, if it can all happen super quickly and all that, that would be ideal, but I am very, very aware of the situation of those services at the minute. They are completely overworked, and they have a lot of funding cuts. They are doing their best with what they are given, and I also realize that there are a lot of children who, even if some days with Alfie are very, very difficult, I do realize that there are children who are in a much worse situation than he is and need more urgent care. So as long as I know something is happening, I can understand the having to wait part. So knowing that it's all happening, and I mean, in the end it's less than 2 months away, so it's not that far away, and there's quite a few things happening before that, so it's pretty okay to me. And then when we come back from France, he has a hearing test as well. We need to book him in for an eye test, although I have no idea how this is going to go. They said to me to try it in like Specsavers or something like that, and if they couldn't do it there, then that to call the pediatrician back and he would be referred for a special place for children who cannot get a normal eye test done. But I have no idea how they're going to get him to sit on a chair and do an eye test, but I'm sure they have ways to do it on babies, so even if he can't talk and he can't understand instructions, they are bound to have ways to check his eyes. I don't know. Do you know anything about this? If you know anything about that, please let me know. If you have had like children who were at a stage where they could not speak and they also couldn't follow instructions, please let me know if you ever had an eye test at that stage. It would be very interesting for me to know. Anyway, that's the update for all the Alfie related stuff. I'm glad that we are leaving for France with all of this in place for when we come back. It just makes it easier to know that this is happening and we know when it's happening, so it's good. I'm probably just going to stop vlogging for now, and I'll start vlogging again in another vlog on tomorrow, like for the weekend. Alfie's birthday is in 2 days. We have a few very small things, as I said, planned, and then we're going to France. So yeah, so I'm going to stop the vlog here. I hope you liked it. I know it was very chatty. There's not much happening at the moment, but we literally go from appointment to appointment at the minute. So I just wanted to fit everything I could before going to France, and it has worked out. We have one more on Monday with a review with the health visitor about everything, and yeah, that's the updates for now. It's all happening. It's all happening. We're getting help, and so far the help is good. So it's all good. I hope you have a lovely week or weekend whenever I post this, and I'll see you soon in another vlog. Bye.